This photograph was taken in a restaurant and later caught the attention of both internet users and skeptics. At first glance, it looked like an ordinary scene filled with customers and a normal interior, but some people noticed something strange hidden in the background. According to them, a shadowy figure resembling a person could be seen, leading to online discussions about a possible ghost accidentally caught on camera. Skeptics believed it could simply be a reflection, strange lighting, or an optical illusion. The image quickly spread online and became another mystery people argued about for years. What do you think was captured in the photo? Let everyone know in the comments. The girls were simply joking around and trying on costumes while taking photos in a room where they believed they were alone. But later, while reviewing one of the pictures, they noticed a strange figure reflected in the mirror, something that, according to them, should not have been there. The unclear shape looked as though someone else had briefly appeared in the reflection. It left them confused and deeply unsettled, as they could not find any explanation for what they had seen. Since then, the image has stayed in their minds, and every time they look at it again, they feel uneasy and notice new details hidden in the reflection. What do you think appeared in the mirror? Comment below. In 2014, a photograph spread online in which users claimed a mysterious dark figure could be seen standing behind a singer. The image quickly drew attention and sparked countless discussions, as the silhouette looked unusual and gave the unsettling impression that someone, or something, else had been there. Fans and users came up with different explanations, ranging from an accidental shadow or lighting effect to an optical illusion. Others believed the image might be something paranormal. Despite the debates, no clear explanation for the strange silhouette was ever found, and the photo remains a popular example of internet arguments about ghosts in pictures. What do you think was standing behind her? Write in the comments. This photograph was taken in 2013 during a party with classmates. Later, while looking back through the pictures, the group noticed a strange girl standing in the background. No one present could remember who she was or whether she had even been at the party at all. What frightened everyone the most was her face, especially her eyes, which appeared to glow in the darkness, creating a deeply unsettling feeling. Years later, the friends still returned to the photo, wondering who the mysterious figure caught in the frame could have been. What do you think they saw? Write in the comments. Relatives had gathered for a family photo, and at first, nothing seemed unusual. But the following day, one of them noticed something disturbing in the background. Behind the family, there appeared to be a large figure with a frightening face. What made it even stranger was how unnaturally large the silhouette looked compared to everyone in the picture. After the photo was shown to the rest of the family, many could hardly believe what they were seeing. Was it only an illusion, or something standing behind them unnoticed? What do you think it was? Let everyone know in the comments. A woman took a mirror selfie and later, while looking through the image, noticed something terrifying behind her, a figure that looked almost ghost-like. After being posted online, the photo quickly went viral and gained over 1 million views. The image sparked heated discussions online. Some users searched for a rational explanation, while others described what they saw as something sinister, even demonic. To this day, the photo remains one of the internet's most discussed examples of strange figures appearing in pictures. What do you think was standing behind her? Let everyone know in the comments. An ordinary photo of parents unexpectedly gained attention online and quickly became the subject of discussions. In the image, the couple appeared to be alone in a room, but later, people noticed a strange silhouette in the background, as if someone else had been standing there the entire time. What disturbed viewers the most was the face in the background. It looked unsettling, and the eyes appeared unusually pale, almost white. This sparked debates about what had really been captured, a trick of light and shadow, an optical illusion, or something far harder to explain. What do you think appeared in the photo? Share your thoughts in the comments.
It's midnight, I'm creeping, attics leaking, floors are squeaking. Grab my proton pack, ghosts think I'm weak, they're peeking. Poltergeist in the fridge, stealing my Twinkies. Eyes zapping me, scream, smells like bird hot pinkies. Holding on the floats by, chatting some holy mumble. I say, sister chill, sermons making me stumble. Slime on the wall, slime in my ear, I laugh, spray a bean, now she dancing in the air. The library ghost flipping bitches trying to spook me, I trigger me, trips back, legs in the cookie trap, snaps like splash, screen soundtrack like a horror show. I whisper, boo, boo, now the whole ghost squad knows. Ghostbuster, Ghostbuster, blast them, trap them, Ghostbuster, zap or slap them, vanish quick. Ghostbuster, 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 no hide, Ghostbuster, lights flash, slime splash. Ghostbuster, who you gonna call? Ghostbuster, trap, boom, Ghostbuster, who you gonna call? Ghostbuster, yeah, smell like scream, who you gonna call? Ghostbuster, trap, boom, Ghostbuster, who you gonna call? Ghostbuster, yeah, smell like scream, Ghostbuster.
A woman shared a photo showing the moment her husband woke up, and the image gives the unsettling feeling that someone else was in the room. Cameras had been installed in the house to help him feel safe due to his agoraphobia. Yet one of those same cameras captured something for a fraction of a second. No one else was inside the house. No break-ins occurred. He was completely alone. Still, near the bed, a faint figure can be seen, positioned as if standing beside him, watching. The presence is subtle but undeniable once noticed. What do you think the camera recorded that night? Was he really alone? Write your opinion. Employees at a Lego factory in Monterrey, Mexico, stopped laughing when they began to suspect their workplace might not be empty after hours. Security cameras recorded a strange young woman standing on a staircase late at night. She slowly raised her head and looked directly into the camera. Witnesses said her eyes appeared unnaturally bright, almost glowing. She looked real, too real, yet her behavior felt wrong, unnatural, like someone pretending to be human. Then, according to reports, she walked straight through a wall and vanished. The footage was lost soon after. Some believe it was a ghost captured on camera. Others say it must have been a glitch or illusion. But those who saw it insist the feeling in that moment was pure dread. What do you think was seen on that factory camera? Share your thoughts in the comments. A woman said this photo came out overexposed, but one detail stands out too clearly to be dismissed as light distortion. That same day, her cat behaved strangely, hissing, staring at empty corners, and refusing to enter one particular room. It seemed as if the animal sensed something long before the camera did. In the doorway of the image, a dark shape can be seen, tall, still, and unnaturally solid compared to the surrounding blur. It feels less like a lighting error and more like a moment when something unseen briefly stepped into view. The picture creates a deep sense of unease, as though the camera froze a second when an invisible observer stood silently in the doorway. What do you think was in that doorway? Share your opinion. The owner of this image said it was noticed by accident while checking a baby monitor to see how his daughter was sleeping. On the screen, behind the crib, something appeared. Not a toy, not a shadow, but a shape disturbingly similar to a human face. It seemed to be watching the child. Still, silent, unmoving. The parents were overwhelmed with fear. They checked the room immediately, but found nothing there. Even now, the image remains unexplained, a chilling reminder of that night. What do you think appeared on the monitor? Share your thoughts. A young woman explained that the person in the center of the frame is her friend, and directly behind her stands what she calls a ghost lady, a pale female figure that seems to loom over her as if feeding on her fear. For a long time, her friend had experienced unsettling paranormal encounters, but a recent incident frightened her more than anything before. During a city celebration, the same eerie figure appeared in several photos taken throughout the evening. At the time, no one noticed anything unusual. Only later, when the images were reviewed, did the shape become visible, tall, faint, and disturbingly human. The first time she saw it, the shock was so intense she could not sleep for days. Over time, the panic faded slightly, but the feeling of being watched never disappeared. Now she and her family hope for only one thing, that whatever this presence is, it finally leaves her alone. They pray that Ghost Lady will vanish, yet the photos still leave a chilling sense that someone unseen is standing just out of sight, quietly observing. What do you think was following her? Write in the comments. The owner said, "My brother sent me this photo. He was experimenting with cameras to monitor his sleep because he suspected he might be sleepwalking. He has no pets and was alone that night. Everything looked normal, except for this one shot, time-stamped 5:55 a.m. In the image, he lies peacefully on the couch, yet something faint hovers above him, a smoky shape, almost human, bending over his body as if watching or trying to reach into him. The other cameras in the house captured nothing unusual. Still, he couldn't shake the cold dread that something had visited him in his sleep. What do you think? Coincidence, or something trying to possess him?" This is the famous ghost photograph taken by Trevor, the father of the person who shared it. The photo, captured on the coast of Dunedin years ago, has been analyzed by experts, skeptics, and photographers alike. None could prove any editing or tampering. The image is authentic. Behind Trevor stands a dark anomaly, a shadow in human form, faint but undeniable. Those who've seen it describe the presence as cold and oppressive, as if the figure itself emits dread. The photographer claims to have seen something similar later in life, and promises that the truth will be revealed in an upcoming documentary. What was the dark shape on the shore that day? Just a shadow, or something far older, drawn to the living? The person who shared this image wrote, "This picture was taken by a trail camera on my parents' ranch in Texas. Later, I learned that the camera had been placed near where an old homestead once stood. When I found the memory card, I brought it to my dad, who downloaded the images himself. He's good with Photoshop, but there was no time for editing. I was with him the whole time. The camera is motion activated, and no one resembling the figure in this photo has ever been seen on the property. The location is deep within the ranch, completely restricted. The photo shows a blurry, ghost-like figure, the shape of a woman standing still, facing the camera, her face indistinct but eerie in its clarity. No one has been able to explain it. The photo remains untouched, exactly as it was taken. Who was that woman? A remnant of the land's past, or something still walking there? The sender claimed that her friend might have captured a ghost. The friend said she saw a ghost and checked her camera to see if it appeared in the photo. The image shows a faint, blurry figure standing near a car, its outline almost transparent. She insists it wasn't a camera malfunction. Something was truly there. The person who received the photo had never believed in ghosts before, but after seeing this and several similar encounters, began to doubt his skepticism. What do you think? Could this really be a ghost, or something even stranger? In an old family photograph, a father is seen standing with his eldest daughter, now 28 years old. For years, no one noticed anything unusual. It was just another family memory frozen in time. But a closer look reveals something strange along the wall to the left, a faint figure blending into the background. Its shape is subtle but clearly human-like, standing where no one remembers anyone being. The discovery changed the feeling of the photo completely. What once seemed ordinary now carries a heavy, mysterious atmosphere, as if an unknown presence had quietly joined the moment without being invited. Who do you think was standing by the wall? Write in the comments. About 6 years ago, a man working the night shift at a power plant in Texas was conducting routine electrical tests. The facility was quiet, filled only with the hum of machines and flickering industrial lights. That was when he noticed a strange glow drifting in the air, a floating orb of light that seemed to move with intention. Moments later, the glow shifted, stretching into a vague human-like figure. Startled, he took a photo. The image captured something standing where nothing should have been, a hazy but distinct form lingering in the middle of the cold, metallic environment. The sight left him shaken. The plant had always felt empty at night, but after that moment, it felt occupied. What do you think appeared inside the power plant? Share your ideas. This image was taken inside a young woman's home, a place where, according to her, many strange and unexplainable events had occurred. She often had vivid dreams about an elderly woman she had never met, a face that felt both unfamiliar and deeply personal. Now, when people look at this photograph, many believe they can see that same figure present in the image. The photo remains a mystery. It could be a trick of the light, a coincidence of shadows, or something far more unsettling. Regardless of the explanation, the image carries an oppressive feeling, as if the walls of the house still remember something that once lived, or lingered, there. What do you think appeared in this home? Share your thoughts. The photograph shows a woman standing near a window, preparing her famous chicken noodle soup, a family recipe passed down for generations. No one realized at the time that this would be the last time she would ever make it. Her child often took pictures of her, but only later, while looking through old photos, did something strange become visible. In the window behind her, a faint silhouette appears, a shape that resembles her grandmother. The mother herself admitted the figure seemed oddly familiar. The kitchen was on the second floor, with no balcony or access from outside, making the presence in the window impossible to explain. The image leaves behind a powerful and emotional unease, as if someone from the family's distant past had quietly returned, watching one final moment unfold. Who do you think was standing at that window? Write in the comments. A man lost his wife nearly 10 years ago, yet not a day passed without thinking of her. On the anniversary of her death, his daughter took a photo of him during a quiet evening at home. The next morning, she showed him the picture, and he broke down in tears. In the image, beside him, appears the faint form of a woman who looks strikingly like his late wife. The resemblance is so close it feels impossible to ignore. Her outline is soft, almost glowing, yet unmistakable. For the man, the moment brought overwhelming emotion, not fear, but comfort. For the first time in a decade, he felt as if she was near him again, if only for a brief second in another form. The photograph became both mysterious and deeply touching, a reminder that love may leave marks even beyond life. Do you think this was a sign from her? Write your thoughts below. The photographer recalled, "A while ago, some friends went camping and took this picture with a digital camera. But here's what's strange, those red figures weren't there. Nothing showed up through the viewfinder, just an empty forest. The shapes only appeared when we uploaded the photos to the computer. Ever since, we've had this uneasy feeling that something was out there with us, watching." Behind the group, faint crimson shapes can be seen, human-like but distorted, glowing softly against the dark trees. Their presence feels unnatural, predatory. What were those red silhouettes in the woods that night? The person who posted this wrote, "While my two sons were at school, I was in the bedroom with my daughter when my phone sent an alert from the living room camera. I thought it was odd since no one was home. But when I opened the alert, I saw something in the bathroom behind the baby gate. It looked like a small child. Whatever it was, it looked exactly like my younger son, but both my boys were at school. The resemblance to the missing child is uncanny. Same height, same posture. What was that thing in the house, mimicking the boy who wasn't there?" The owner of this photo wrote, "Any thoughts on this? My security camera captured it. I'm the one in the robe, but the other figure, I have no idea who or what that is." The image shows a dark hallway, and in the doorway floats what seems to be a human-like head, faint, semi-transparent, featureless, and hovering in midair. Many online compared it to a genuine apparition. Was it a glitch in the camera, or had something truly entered their home that night? The photographer explained, "I was in Bisbee, Arizona, about 15 years ago, taking part in a ghost tour. I had just bought a new camera from Best Buy, nothing fancy, just a regular one no one uses anymore. I played with the settings, taking random shots. Only later, when looking through the pictures, did I see her, the ghostly girl. For the record, there were no children on the tour. The spot where this was taken used to be an old cemetery before it was turned into a playground." He sent the image to a now-defunct paranormal website that published it, noting that long exposure shots often capture what the naked eye cannot. In the photo, a small girl stands near the swings, wearing old-fashioned pajamas, her face pale, her eyes clearly visible even through the blur. Who was she? A trick of the light, or one of the forgotten souls still wandering that ground? The woman who shared this photo said it was taken decades ago during a camping trip when her husband and two friends were teenagers. They used a film camera, no editing, no tricks. In the picture, the boys kneel by the fire, laughing. But behind them, two disturbing shapes appear. One, a shadowy figure standing to the left. The other, a grotesque face hovering above the flames. According to her, there was no one there at the time. Later, a psychic examined the photo and claimed there were several spirits present, gathered around the group, drawn to their laughter. What do you see? just smoke and coincidence, or something far more sinister watching from the dark? Among the most chilling discoveries ever made in the Paris catacombs, this story began in the early 1990s when a group of cataphiles exploring the tunnel stumbled upon a video camera lying on the ground. To their shock, the device still contained footage. The recording captured a man wandering aimlessly through the labyrinth, clearly lost and increasingly terrified. His breathing grew frantic. The sound of footsteps echoed behind him, though he was alone. Then the video ended abruptly when the camera fell, still recording. The final frame, captured by a still feature function, showed a strange shape, something humanoid, yet not human, described by some as Anubis-like. The man's identity and fate remain unknown. Some believe he went mad and perished down there. Others claim the catacombs themselves claimed him. Could this terrifying encounter have inspired the horror film As Above, So Below? What do you think? Did he ever make it out,